Hey guys, coming to you again with another Bible review. This time it's going to be on the Chronological Life Application Study Bible. And before I get into this study Bible, I want to say a few things. I have already looked once before. You can find my review on this on the Life Application Study Bible. But this one, by far, goes well and beyond even the one that I looked at, the regular Life Application Study Bible. Let me say, right out of the gate, you need this study Bible. If you are in seminary, if you're some of my seminary friends, if you are a pastor, this study Bible is packed full of more information in it than I have ever seen in a study Bible. I like the ESV study Bible because it's so large, it's packed full of information, but this, my friends, I've never seen anything like it. I was impressed with the Life Application Study Bible, but this one here just blows it out of the water. It's full color, it's chronological, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. We'll go through it. I'm probably not going to do this study Bible justice. There is so much in it. I'll try to do my best. My apologies to Tyndale. Tyndale provided me with this. I don't feel like I can do it all justice in a video review. First off, it comes in a slipcase. This is a hardback copy. You can get other bindings, leather bindings, whatever it may be. I want to do like we usually do, just start with the beginning page and go through the best we can. This is the King James Version. And of course, it being chronological, it doesn't hold to the same books of the Bible canonally, as you go through it. It's going to have the books of the Bible rearranged in it. Like I said before in one of my other reviews, Job is going to be somewhere around Genesis chapter 11 and 12, and the Acts, of course, are going to be different. But first of all, let's go through the very beginning of this. And I'm telling you, I'm just absolutely amazed and blown away at this study Bible. Now, what this does, it breaks the Old Testament down into periods of time, and they're color-coded. And I'll show you all this. And the very first one in the Old Testament is the beginnings. And this is going to be Genesis, and it gives you dates of when this took place. This is going to be purple color-coded. Then you move into Genesis, the patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is going to be God's chosen family. It's going to be a lighter color purple. You can't see it, but it gives you, right here, it tells you about this. And so and then it goes on and on and on. Possessing the land, the birth of Israel, united monarchy, splintered nation, that's when the kingdom split, exile, and then it goes into the New Testament. Okay, so now, some of the features that I want us to see about this, and it does have in the beginning, and if you get one of these Bibles, you need to look at this, because like I said, I'm not going to be able to do this justice, but it tells you the features, and these are, as you can see, this is full color. It tells you the features that you're going to find in this study Bible. Now, here in the beginning, it gives you a survey, a chronological survey of the Bible, and it tells you about those periods that I was talking about a minute ago, the beginnings, the creation, God's chosen family, and it goes through this all with beautiful colored pictures. I mean, you can see here, great tool. I wish that it had a ribbon. Is one of the things that's one of the only things that I've seen about this. And some of the better bindings may have ribbons and thumb index. I'm not sure. It's something I'd have to look into. Then it gives you a timeline. This is a complete biblical timeline, and it's still color-coded in the colors that you're going to see while we're going to use those in a minute. Starts with the beginnings, goes through the birth of Israel here on this page. A couple more pages, and you see how it changes colors here. It goes all the way through, gives you a timeline of where the books of the Bible are at, the years, some other things that happen. Like it tells you here's the Great Wall of China, and this is the same time period as that when they were building that. And so there's up to the New Testament, and we'll get over. Here's the Old Testament, the beginning of the Old Testament. Now, each book of the Bible, of course, has an introduction page, and it tells you all kinds of things, the dates, the themes. It gives you a timeline here as it goes through people and the cultures. It's just amazing. Here's a little artwork of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, lines and everything there. Here it gives you, on the second page, here's the map of where they think Genesis probably took place. Babel, the Garden of Eden, mountains of Ararat, that's where Noah's Ark landed. Just, wow, I'm blown away. It gives you mega themes. This is why I say if you're a seminary student, you need to get one of these copies of this. Now here we go. We begin the book of the Bible, Genesis. Now see here, as you go through this chronologically, this will change from purple. This one is going to be your patriarch stage, and then moving on into Egypt, coming out of Egypt, Joshua Judges, setting up the monarchy. Then you have, of course, 1st, 2nd Kings, and so on and so on. And you're going to go through that. Man alive. It has, of course, it has your introductions here. It has your Bible verses up here on the top, your explanation notes, little tidbits of all kinds of different things. I mean, just wow, you can't get it. Here's another thing, another one of the great things that I've seen about it. It does have character descriptions. I've seen Jezebel, I've seen Ezra. Here's Adam right here. Gives you all kinds of information about him. Days of creation. Here's 1 through 7 of the days of creation. Of course, you have your footnotes at the bottom. This is verse by verse footnotes on this. And as you go through it, you'll see more and more different things. Here's, of course, full color little maps as you go in through it. Here's some more of your footnotes down here. And as you travel on through here, you'll see it does have in your text, here is the birth of Israel. Okay, here you are in Leviticus. And it does have your subheadings above your text. It gives you the place where you're at. I'm not even, like I said, folks, I'm not going to be able to do this judgment. Here's Balaam, a character profile of him. And it goes through this all in chronological order. And as you move through, you see how it progresses more and more. It has the information about in between the testaments. Here's a character profile, Eli. I mean, you can't beat this, folks. I mean, this thing has more information than any other study Bible I have ever seen. It has the parallel places where there's parallel verses. It gives you a little signal here. And like I said, when you get this study Bible, you need to look at the very beginning of it, and it gives you an introduction for this study Bible and all the features that it has. It just literally has so many that I can't go through it all. I mean, I'm already sitting at almost 10 minutes, and I've not even went through but just the first few pages. It does have in between the testaments, those 400 years in between the testaments. I mean, full color. You just keep going through it. Here's just one thing after another. Here we are. We're all the way up into Psalms. Here's Isaiah now. And it's broken up, and it gives you the years as you go through this. As you go each through. Here's the kings of Jeremiah's lifetime. Where else could you get all this information in one single study Bible? Look at here. Here's the profile of Daniel. Over here is 600. Here's the little date aspects of it. 600 BC, the temple of Artemis was constructed in Ephesus. So, I just don't know. It's such a good little resource. I wanted to get over to the New Testament. Here's the book of Malachi, the introduction to the book of Malachi, full of maps, mega themes. Let's see. We're getting close. Okay, here you go. Here's your timeline of the time between the New and Old Testament. And it gives you all of this information down here. Coming on into the New Testament. Here's the New Testament is categorized in Jesus Christ because it is the four Gospels. It gives you a timeline of Rome down here, Jewish territories. I mean, look, more maps, more mega themes. Here's the harmony of the Gospels. Like I said, folks, I can't do this study Bible justice. This is something that you need to pick up and get in your hands yourself to look at. Profile of Elizabeth in the beginnings there, and Luke. More of, here's a little tool, God's unusual method of communicating. I mean, I just don't know. Here we go. Here's the church. Here's the very last timeline that you see. And this, of course, is going to begin probably in the book of Acts. It gives you the timeline, the information on it. And this is going to be AD 30 to present. There's we all know the martyr Stephen. It gives you all that information. And this is something that you can sit down with, guys, and go through and read from Genesis all the way to Revelation in chronological order and study all this information. I mean, this has all the footnotes to the best of my knowledge that the Life Application Study Bible has. I mean, in the back, of course, some of the things that I noticed. Let me get back over here to Revelation. In the back, it has your book by book information, all in one place. You can look at any book of the Bible that you want. There's First Samuel and Ruth. It gives you the blueprints of them. I mean, a huge concordance in the back. Full color maps in the back. Look here, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 or 13 maps. Folks, I'm telling you, if you want a resource, I have never seen something so packed full of information. I thought the Life Application Study Bible by itself was great for anybody from pastor down, but this tool right here, folks, has got all kinds of information in it. Definitely worth your time. If you don't buy one, at least look at it, because I'm definitely going to keep this one for myself. I wanted to see about how much these run as far as price-wise, but it doesn't have a price on that. I think they're about $60, but don't hold me to that. You can go to Tyndale.com, TyndaleBibles.com, or you can look on Amazon or Christian Bookstore and find one of these. But I mean, wow, how great of a little tool this is. This is definitely going to be one that I keep in my office for when I'm looking, studying, maybe want to pull up certain things. And I've been going through the Bible chronologically and studying. I think I'm in Numbers right now. I may start using this and going through it like that. But a great tool, definitely worth your time. Like I said, if you're one of my seminary friends, definitely take a look at this one. It comes in different translations. This is the King James Version. I'm sure you can get it in various other translations. But thank you for your time. Catch my next review on my YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.